Project Management, Stage 1, Starting a Project. Now that we have discussed what project management is all about, let's find out how we can apply this knowledge. You must be wondering, how do I start a project? Let's go back to the stages. As you know, the first stage of project management is the define stage. Let's learn more about this stage. The first sub-step of the define stage is problem identification. This is where we ask ourselves, what problem will my project resolve? To identify the problem faced by the people in the community, we must survey community members such as youth, adults or the panchayat to understand the issues they are facing. For example, you want to improve some of the facilities in your village, and after speaking to community members, you find out that there is an electricity problem in the village during the evenings, which makes it difficult for the youth to finish their studies after school. After speaking to community members, you decide that your project will offer a solution to the electricity issue to help the youth of your village. You then try to find out solution to this problem. After you have identified the problem, you have to select an idea that helps to solve your chosen problem. Here we ask ourselves, what is the main goal of the project? To select an idea, you will have to brainstorm possible solutions with your team members and seek help from those who have worked on similar issues. For example, for the electricity issue, you brainstorm some solutions with your team members, but you're not certain which of these will work. You find out that a friend of yours in a neighboring town built a portable generator to resolve a similar issue in his community. After you have shortlisted a few ideas, you can discuss them with your team members and finally select the idea that will be most feasible to implement. The final step of the define process is to answer the question, how will I know that this project will be successful? To measure the success of your project, you need to ask yourself whether the project solves the problem you are working on. For example, for the electricity project, if you are building portable generators to be shared by the youth for their studies, then you assume that this will solve the issue of power cuts and enable the youth to study even after dark. To confirm this, you will have to gather information from the youth about how many hours they would be able to study after using the portable generators versus how many hours they study now and whether this solution will make studying easier for them. Let's look at the entire define stage once more. This stage has 3 smaller steps within it. Number 1, problem identification. Number 2, idea selection. And number 3, what is success? When you complete all these 3 steps, you will know how to start your project. Today, we learned about all the steps within the define stage of project management. As you know, there are 3 more stages in project management. If you would like to learn more about the remaining stages, watch the other videos.